and see where her journey took her. Awesome. Let's do this. Hello. Hi. Hello. What's up? Hi. I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I just got off from work, so now I'm just relaxing a little bit. And I'm off tomorrow, so I get to relax even more. This will be nice.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Get that relaxation.
We need to every now and then. We need to. Trust me, we definitely need to. But it's nice to have every now and then. I definitely recommend everyone at least get at least one day, to just be selfish and take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah, I totally understand. Tomorrow's my day off of everything, so we gotta make sure to relax.
Relax. Enjoy yourself. You deserve it, guys. You deserve all the hard work you do. All the hard work you do. Even if you're the only one that sees it, you deserve all the hard work.
Heck yeah.
Hello, Monsoon Kitsune. Ooh, a Monsoon Kitsune. Can you bring some of that monsoon over to where I live? It's like 115 degrees out here in the desert. So I wouldn't mind having a little bit of Monsoon over here. Can you get that? Just a little bit. Just a little bit of rain. Just a wee bit, please. I would appreciate it.
Oh, he could.
Hey, good. Whew, awesome. I will love that. Welcome to the interview. Hello, everyone. Where is the maid outfit? Pasta over here with the maid outfit. So, context. We'll get context before you jump to conclusions. Before you come to conclusions. Remember how I told you that my goals for the game's outreach was smashed within like the first hour of streaming? Well, apparently, one of the reasons why it was so popular is because I put a stretch goal for like $200, and I didn't know what to put. I put like all the basic stuff, like make me eat pickle juice and like maybe do some project, maybe ASMR stream, like something not that crazy, but like something to shoot for. My stretch goal was I will put on a maid outfit. Because I thought it'd be funny. And we will never get that goal hit. It's not simple stuff. I'll just throw that as a funny haha, when we get there. Ooh, if we get there, I guess Trickle wherever. Freaking my entire community rallied together more than ever. Just be like, we need to make this happen. We need Trickle to be in a maid outfit. And I was like, why do you guys work so hard to get this taken care of? But whenever I do like other like subathon stuff, you guys is like, we'll chill, watch you in back. I'll lurk. I'll lurk. I was like, thanks guys. See your priorities. See me in a maid outfit. That's your top priority. So
hey, they want that maid outfit. They want it.
Exactly. Like, it's good cause. It's very good for a good cause. So I already announced this in my Discord, but in July I'm going to be doing a community night where I'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff. In that community night, I'll be wearing a maid outfit, the pink one too. I did find it online. Don't know how it's gonna fit me, but I'll figure that out later. So there you guys go. Thank you for donating to the Gamers Outreach. You guys making kids be able to play video games at the expense of me wearing a maid outfit. Great.
Yeah,
Great.
Let's go. Maid outfit. Do it for the children.
Do it for the children. That's what I'm doing. That's what I told myself. Yes, a panda. Look at the panda. The adorable little panda over here. Love it. I love it.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week. We get to know a brand new VTuber. This week, we have a lovely, amazing, vocally talented pink panda over here. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
All right, I got you. Hello. Hi, everybody. The name is Kokoro Hana, or everybody calls me Coco for short. I am a Sakura Panda, a VTuber, who is a voice actor for 3 years and a flute player for 17 years.
17?
Still going.
Wow. Very impressive. I love that.
Hey.
Wait, I messed up my shout out. This is sure. I've done this before. Trust me. I promise you guys I've done this before. Totally. But no, that's really cool. It's pretty cool. It's really talented. I love the talented. You actually mentioned before stream that you actually are voicing some games. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I was just telling Tricko over here that I made my visual novel game debut, voicing a probably like two like NPCs, but the project is called "I Married a Monster on a Hill" by All Ages of Geek. They're
Oh.
really good organization. They provide like other services aside from voice acting, but they actually gave me my first big break in giving me an IMDb credit. So if you type my name, you get to see that project. I'm
Nice.
excited about that.
I gotta
Yeah.
check that out. That sounds pretty dope. I'm looking forward to it. That'd be really cool. Sounds like a Trickle game. What do you mean my game? Me dating monsters. What are you talking? Might have to check this out for research purposes. Research, obviously. And then your flute playing. Do you have a flute? Like, do you play that every now and then, like on stream, or do you do like some video content on that?
Yes, I do. I make flute covers on my
Oh.
YouTube channel. I usually specialize in anime OSTs, video game OSTs.
Ooh.
If there's a popular song, I will check for any copyright and whatnot. But otherwise, I do a bunch of covers. I did an original song a couple months back and trying to work on another one at the very moment. But yeah.
Okay, so just because I love the music, and lately I've been getting way more because the game's coming out, or the remake of the game's coming out pretty soon. So I've been kind of like getting really into it again. Do you have any Metal Gear Solid OST like music?
Oh, I have not done that yet. If
I
you
would
could
totally
give me
do.
a song, if you give me a song sample, I will look into it and see what I can do.
I'd be down. I'd
Yeah.
love to see that. I'd love to see that. That'd be cool. As a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, I'd love to see like music, like flute versions of that. I also will definitely need to be checking out your YouTube channel, where I can probably see more of those kind of stuff. So definitely, 100%. Pretty cool. And hello, Pasta. You have been noticed. You hit my I'm first noticed button, so you have been noticed, buddy. You know, I've been noticed. But for those who have never been to one of my shows before, this is a fun little talk show. We'll be asking 15 questions to a lovely guest here. These questions are going to be how they first got started, some fun facts about them, what kind of content they like to create, and then of course the thoughts that went into the design. Sit back, relax, make sure you have your amazing Panda flavored Sakura drink next to you. You gotta have that next to you, obviously. And I hope you enjoyed the show. It's be cool. It's be awesome. How about we get started with the first question, which is actually a spin the wheel with theme. Lovely Pasta Panda. No, actually, no, he's not Panda. It's Poetic Pasta. I don't know why. It is the P's kept on going row. So I just Pasta. You should become a panda. So we can call you Poetic Pasta Panda. I think that would be pretty good. You the
yes,
P's. The P's. Become a panda. Become a panda. Do it. Do it now.
Please.
Become. Yes.
I've been saying this over and over again. Please join the Panda Empire. We need
Become
more pandas,
panda.
Please.
Become the panda. Do it. So it works perfectly. Be nice. Rings a bell. Made Tricko get me my drink. That's not how that works, Pasta. We're talking about you being a panda, not me being a maid outfit. That's not how that works. And I love how he's like taking all the credit about me being a maid outfit. He didn't donate $1. See how it is. Just taking all the good stuff and didn't support it at all. Let's see how it is. Let's see how it is. Anyway, let's get started with the first question spin of the day. I shall be the panda for Mama Panda. Oh, there you go. Be a panda. So he's gonna be a panda. Poetic Pasta Panda. Poetic Pasta. All right. So this is again, this is a spin. So this is randomized. This is all randomized. So it's cool to see that the first question is a Pokemon question. So I love it. But Tricko, $1 is like 18 in South America currency. It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. Definitely recommend it. So if you were a Pokemon type, like if you were a type for a Pokemon, what type would you want to be?
Oh my god, this is so funny because I was like, hold up, you telling me that there are Pokemon questions in here, and I'm just like, really? Pokemon? How you know?
Pokemon.
How you know I like Pokemon?
How did I know? I know. You sent me a clip of you in a Pokemon game, and when I looked up your games you like to play, Emerald was on there. So I assume maybe you like Pokemon. Maybe. Just maybe.
Yay! I'm currently in the middle of the Nuzlocke.
Oh, I tried Nuzlocke. I give you guys all the respect. I couldn't do it. I tried really hard, but like my Pokemon just gets wiped like so quickly. I just never be able to hold them back. And then when my favorite Pokemon dies, I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done. I just got done training and like grinding up my Pokemon. He just dies from some random. Because also I do randomizer. I do randomizer Nuzlocke. So maybe I did pick the hard part, but I thought it was fun. It was a good time.
It's okay. Well, for me personally, what do you call it? I see myself as a psychic type, but my chat has been like convincing me and saying, "Hey, Coco, we think that you fit more into a fairy type." So I'm like, okay, yeah, I kind of like it. I like fairy types.
Psychic fairy type.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you would be a psychic fairy type. You're very bubbly like a fairy, but you also have that like psychic like powers. I can see you do. Definitely one.
Yeah.
Psychic fairy type. Let's make her into a Pokemon, guys. A panda Pokemon. Make her into a panda Pokemon with psychic fairy type. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes,
she needs to be in a
please.
Pokemon game. Put it in a Pokemon game. Put it in a Pokemon game. We want to catch you. We want to catch you. You know, obviously with a Master Ball. Obviously, we don't use quick balls on this lovely lady. We only do master balls, right? Only master balls.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. My favorite Pokemon is not a Trico. I know people think my name is based off a Pokemon. It's not. Cutting the allegations right now.
Oh, the spelling.
It's not a Pokemon. It's not a Pokemon. There's nothing to do with it. Why do people say you can say it? It happens so much. Yeah. Stop calling me a Pokemon.
They spotted. They have to.
No. How dare? How dare? The allegations will never go away. Will never go away.
No.
But no, like that's the story of my name. Is like I never played that Pokemon. Like I took a break from Pokemon. I played up to Crystal, and I stopped playing it. And last time I played it, I mean, after that break, I got back into it doing Sun and Moon. So I had a huge gap of Pokemon I just never even touched. So I never played the Trico version of that Pokemon. I just never played that version. So when people were asking me like, "Oh, is your name based off of Trico?" I think it was some chatter. I was like, What's a Trico? Trico?" And yeah, it showed me some like little like Geico Gecko lizard Pokemon. I was like, what the frick is this? And apparently that his name was Trico. I was like, no, my name is based off of Shaco from League of Legends. Because when I first started streaming, I was a Shaco main. And that's where like the clown like aesthetic came about for my Vtuber model. Because I also have a Vtuber model. So that's pretty much where it came from. But ever since that chatter, and ever since my chat was like, you're right, he's a Pokemon. He is a Pokemon. It's it's caught on. And that's how it is. So I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you have an inside joke that your community like loves to stick with you that you like cringed by whenever you think about it?
Oh.
Oh.
My community has a bunch of jokes for me. Okay, I'll make it short and quick. Oh, I said the first word though. Short.
Oh, you're short? Are you just very short? How short are you?
Look, I'm the same height as Iron Mouse. It's not my fault that I'm 4'10". I can't grow anymore.
Whoa,
They
you
keep
are
calling me
pretty short. 4'10" is pretty adorable short. It's very adorable short.
They keep calling me that. They keep calling me pocket size. They keep calling me plankton.
Plankton, little plankton. Oh, I want to see a meme of that. Can someone put a meme of plankton of like your face on plankton's body? I'm not. I'm small. Oh, this is that one thing. I cannot deny it. I'm small. I need to see that meme. Can someone make that meme? Where's Hazel? Where's Hazel? We need an animation. We need animation of you being that. Can we do that? Can we do that? I could probably make it too. I could probably make it. Just Photoshop your name, your face on top of the character. I'm small. That'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. I'll do it for free too. It would be great. I love it. She's a red panda. No, she's a pink panda. She's a Sakura panda. She's a Sakura.
Yeah.
But no.
I got other ones that the community.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised your chat is
with.
not just blowing up with all the memes, all the inside jokes over there. You know, they're being very what's the word? Very proper, very not too rough. You know, they're being very behaved. That's what they're behaving themselves in chat. They're behaving themselves. In chat. They know what not to do.
Oh, not all of them are not here. I spot 2 of them. I'm not sure where everybody else is at, but they know.
No worries. No, it's still cool. It's still cool. I just expected them to be like, oh, this random thing. Oh, you are short. You know, some of them. But it's totally good. What other ones do you have?
Okay. They call me Scuff because I have a tendency to portray a lot of Scuff every now and then, and I'm like, God dang it. And they're like, but Scuff is beautiful. But I was like, no, I had to do it right, and I still ended up doing a bunch of Scuff.
But that's VTuber 101. That's VTuber 101. If you're not a Scuff VTuber, are you really a VTuber?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I see. I love it. Yeah, yes, Pasta. I am pretty sure a red panda's size is actually the same size as like 5 foot, 4 foot, like 10. So I see you comparisons, but this is not just a regular red panda though. It's a Sakura panda. It's different. 100%. Exactly. Well, how about we get started with my first question for you for tonight? You ready for it?
Okay.
Cool.
Yes, I'm
So
ready.
this question is the best way to start off any interview because it starts off how you got started in the first place. Why and when did you want to get into streaming?
Okay. So, what do you call it? I started out as a content creator years ago. I remembered it was 2016, 2017. That's when I first started posting flute covers because a couple of friends, they were impressed that I would do arrangements of some of the anime and video game songs in college, and I started playing it out of whim in practice rooms, and they were like, hey, why not you make a video of it? Even my mother had to get on me, saying, hey, you should do something about that, and I'm like, really? You want me to post? Oh my god, okay.
Wow,
So,
your mom.
my mother. So I ended up posting a couple of videos. I got into the Yuri on Ice fandom. Started posting flute covers of their songs, and after that, did more covers for a couple of years. Then I shifted to being a voice actor because I liked voice acting, but didn't really pursue it as much. I used it as a hobby since 2018. Started posting videos on the other channel, and then finally took it a bit more seriously in 2022. So it's not a while ago. I posted comic dubs, ASMR, character reactions, gameplays as a character before, but that was in my past life account that did all that. But then it got to the point where I felt overwhelmed and I felt burned out because I was like, why am I pretending to be another character? And I see some of the viewers that don't really care about me, about general me. Like they're only there for the character and not me. And I felt that, personally. So I took a little hiatus break for a couple of months. I started watching, VTubers like Iron Mouse, and I saw my Oshi of all time, Amelie. She became a VTuber in 2021, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I like VTubers," but didn't really pursue like as much. I just used it as a background to help me feel better. But that was until close friends of mine, they approached me and they were like, hey Coco, I understand that you're not feeling too good with what's been happening with your content lately. Why not you take a fresh step and convert yourself into a VTuber? You can be yourself, and I was like, I'll think about that. We had this conversation towards the end of 2022, and then finally in February 2023, that's where I came up to my friends and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. If this is something good for me, I'll try for a few months, with a what is it called? A pre-made? Yeah, a pre-made model. I'll try it with a couple of pre-made models. If this is not for me, I could always convert back to my past life account. But ever since February 2023, moving onward to October 2023, that's where I finally decided, you know what? This is perfect. People care about me. People could see the real me. I'm human. I am not a character. I am me. Shifted into a Sakura Panda because I like the aesthetic. But anyway,
Good choice. Good choice.
yeah. But otherwise, yeah, that's where I finally solidify myself in taking VTubing seriously. I got this model back in October 2024. It's officially mine. I'm not using any pre-made models anymore, and I feel happy.
Nice.
I'm happy and
You're
fulfilled.
I love.
Yeah.
That's good. This is like the best feelings after you do something that's been stressing you for so long, and now being like, you know what? I'm satisfied with what is going on in my life right now. I did all my hard work, and I'm enjoying it. I love that. It's a good story. It's a good story. It's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, I love it. Let's get into two major questions for it. Two major questions. One question, obviously, is that we would like to ask you your flute making skills. Where did you want to get into flutes? Like, I'm guessing that it starts from a very young age. And why did you decide to go into more of the anime video game genre kind of stuff?
Reason being is because what do you call it? I'm a huge music nerd. I can listen to anything out of whim, but it's just something with anime and video game music I'm really in tune with it because it's more free spirited. It's more of a central theme around certain characters, certain series, or whatnot. What's the vibe like behind it? And they play in conventions like all the time. Even in some not-for-profit organizations that I'm familiar with orchestras, they will sometimes have a one-time off thing where they play a generalized concert based on a video game like Final Fantasy, Pokemon, or a movie watch-along. They will play scores from them. And there are a couple of college universities that will specialize in anime OSTs, but for their orchestras. And I've been keeping my eye on them for quite a few years, actually. And also at the same time, there's a bunch of cover artists, instrumentalists, I mean, they'll do anime OSTs, they'll do video game covers, and I was like, I want to do it too, I want to do it too, but flute style, you know what I mean? And it just stuck with me like ever since.
Nice. I love that. So cool. What was some of your favorite music covers you've ever done?
Man, okay.
Let's go. Only here the hard-hitting questions. Only here the best hard-hitting questions.
Okay. All right. So I have like two favorites that I really like the most. There is this one cover that I dedicated to my cat because he's in kitty heaven right now for the past year. So I kind of dedicated a piece to my cat, which is Glassy Sky from Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh.
I play that cover for my cat
Nice.
as a departing gift. So that's one of my favorites. The other favorite that I have at the very moment, it's a recent one that I played.
Nice, go for it.
Yeah, it's a recent one. The song is called Escape from the City from Sonic Adventure 2.
Nice. That's a good one. Let's go. I would love to hear it. I'll have to go check out your YouTube channel and see how it goes. So cool. Yeah. Now with voice acting, you've been doing it for a while. Why did you want to get into voice acting specifically? Was there like an inspiration of, you mentioned Amelie. Was it anime that you like to watch or a video game that got you really into it?
Okay, there are a couple inspirations actually. The first one is correct. Amelie is my biggest inspiration of all time. She is a cover artist, voice actor, and now VTuber. She's a triple threat.
Very
And
nice. Beautiful model. Very nice. Very funny. Hilarious. Hey, if you mention you are Scuff, Amelie's the queen of Scuff. She's the queen. So if you accidentally hit Alt F4 in the middle of an actual stream, that's a pretty bad. Like everyone knows that trick. Come on.
Or that time that she revealed her friend code like 2 or 3 times.
Yep, exactly. So people kept jumping into it. It's like, wait, why is all these people here? It's like, Amelie.
But no, like she's one of my all-time favorites. I've been following her since like 2014, and now you know, I spied a couple of animes that she's in and, you know, voice for her, and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And my Kamiyashi could do it, I could do it too. But that's one of them. The other one I would say is actually CWA, aka Connor.
Connor's great.
Yeah, he was awesome. I stumbled upon his channel back in 2017 where he was doing like prank calls at Sebastian Michaelis.
Oh.
And I was that 93%. I was.
And then 93%. Let's go. I love it.
But then, like, you know, he kind of inspired me too, because I was like, all right, he was doing voice impressions, working on some of these voices, seen some voice clips, and I was like, oh, cool. And he was like giving little bits of advice on how dubbing works. So I was like, okay, I took a couple of notes and really freaking love it. So he goes in my back pocket and being an inspiration for me as well. And let's see, aside from meeting other anime and video game voice actors in conventions and ask them for advice for voice acting, and they're really nice. They'll give you advice if you ask, and they'll lead you to the right direction. So that's wonderful. As for why voice acting, why take it so seriously, it's because throughout my entire life, I will watch animated movies all the time, even pay attention to how they talk, you know? It gives like genuine feelings, like how they express themselves when they're angry, express themselves when they're sad, happy, frustrated, you know? And for somebody like me, I have issues with you know, displaying my emotions correctly. That's what I get for being autistic. But yeah, otherwise with voice acting, it helped me personally to like connect myself with emotions and how to express it as a character, but also at the same time it helped me communicate more to more people aside from being inside my own bubble, you know. Like common interests, whatnot. I could talk to somebody about franchise and they'll just give me facts and I'll give them facts, and it's helping me talk. It's helping me, like, you know, engage with people. And when I add voice acting on top, and they're like, oh, what kind of advice you got? Or, you know, what do you want to do with voice acting? And I could talk your ear off, like, you know, it's a hyperfixation. But yeah, aside from having role models, I use it as a personal growth step for me. Yeah,
Nice,
to communicate
nice.
more with people. Yeah.
The good communication. Good communication. I like that a lot. All right, now the fun fact about you. What was one of your most favorite voices you've done? And do you have like a fun voice you like to do? Even if you haven't actually been able to use it yet, what's a good voice you have done?
Ooh, okay. There are, I think there's like a total of 3 voices that I have done repeatedly, but one of them I keep spamming them a lot in whenever I'm streaming, because people will redeem it all the time. I can show you real fast, like, if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Or
Let's
if you're
hear it.
comfortable.
Let's hear it.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck, Connor? It's your fault. It's always your fucking fault, pendeja. Coño! I'm
Oh,
Iron Mouse.
wow, that's really impressive. Jeez. Okay. Okay. That was very close. I almost thought I had Iron Mouse on my show alone. Oh my god. I closed my eyes. I have Iron Mouse on my show. Oh my god, it's probably a dream come true. I love it. That's so cool. Very impressive. When did you realize you were able to do that? Did you just like kept on watching her and you just wanted to mimic her voice? Or did you like, you know what, I actually can probably pull that off?
Okay. I saw her did like a first collab with Connor when he was like 15 lines, and that's why I saw her for the very first time. I was like, who's that? She an anime girl? But turns out she's a VTuber who has a high-pitched voice to her medical condition. So I was like, okay, I could try doing her voice. Let me study it real quick. And I've been doing it for the past 2 years.
Nice, very impressive. I like that's a good voice, of course. Anything else? Any other voices you like to show off?
Oh sure. The second one, I will do this one because I'm again fan of Pokemon for a very very long time, and I met the voice actress for this character, and basically I always recite the line like this. It will be like, "Hi, the name is Ash Ketchum, and I'm from Pallet and this is my partner Pikachu. Say hi."
Pikachu!
Ooh. Okay, okay. Very impressive. I love that. It's so interesting that you have a nice range. You know, you can do a lower voice like a guy, but you can also do like a high pitch like a Pikachu. That's very impressive. Very impressive.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Well, with that said, let's get into some other questions for you. I just wanted to ask those specific questions because it's very rare when you get a talented musician and a voice actress on my show. So I always like to ask those kind of questions as well. But we have 2 spins for you. We have 2 spins. You have Ginga, Karthi Ginga is one of your community. I'm terribly sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm terrible with names. And we have Pasta spinning some wheels for you.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright.
Is it Jinja? Is Jinja? Maybe it's Jinja. Gin. Karth? Okay, I'm gonna do Karth. I like that name. Karth, good name. Good name. Love it. Okay, so when you first start, when you get ready to stream, what do you do normally?
Okay, alright. I usually let my PC like turn on for a good
start.
30 minutes.
Good start.
Yeah, just to let it like, process everything instead of just rushing through it the last 10 minutes before you're supposed to start stream. So I will start turning on 40 minutes beforehand and make sure everything works, like from the VTuber studio, the game that I'm playing, the website I'm using, if there's Mix It Up, the other program that does a bunch of redeems, I make sure that is working. Tangia, any other program that I'm using within OBS, I gotta make sure that it works before I jump into stream, because otherwise it will be a scuffy session.
Feels. I know the feels, definitely. All right. I like that. That's a good one. That was Pastas. And thank you for the pronunciation. It's still a little bit difficult for me, so I'm still gonna call you Karth. Karth, let's get you your spin on here. Gone in gear? Yeah, I'm gonna call you Karth still. I'm sorry. I'm just terrible names. I'm always terrible with names. I apologize on that. Ideal date. Here, the Karth, this is your question, so I hope you forgive me for getting your name wrong with this amazing question. Ideal date. Do you have an ideal date?
Okay. For me, I'm in a relationship. So I'm just like, this is what I would do with my partner. We're the 2 people that we're just like window shop a lot. Especially when it comes to like the mall and such. We will walk around, just look around the different things. If we see something, we could just like, oh, do we really need it? Nah. Okay, let's move on. you know, and we just kind of like hang out
Mm.
within the mall and such. If we could squeeze in like a movie or a little, you know, a little lunch or dinner, we can squeeze that in there. Have fun just talking, and you know, we could both be big bats for food
Big
because we're both
bats.
hungry.
Big bats, all the bats, so much bat. That's cool. Okay, mall dates are nice. I think mall dates are nice. You know.
Yay!
Yeah,
It's really nice.
that's really cool. That's really cool. I used to not really have much of a mall growing up. So when I was able to finally move into this new city that I'm in right now, I've only been here for about 2 years now, and they actually have like multiple malls, which threw me off like crazy. I didn't know a city could have multiple malls. But the mall actually feels like a mall, so it's kind of nice. And I'm guessing, you know, that's what you did. Is you actually have a legit mall that you actually can do stuff with, like going to the movies and stuff and eat there. So that's actually really cool. I like that. Good idea. Very good idea. Ideal day is wherever I spend my partner with. Exactly. It's a good deal. There's no right or wrong answer for that. It's a good answer. Good answer. I love it. So cool. Awesome.
Oh, that's funny because that Mansu Kitsune, aka Daichi, that's my partner right there.
Oh, well, hi. Well, I love the support. Give the good support on here. Well, hey, there you go. See, a partner with them is always the best. I like to see that. I like to see that. Oh, cool. Well, again, I'm still waiting on that monsoon to come over to my end. So, not joking. I'm missing. But no, yeah, it's a good date. It's a good date. It's just spending time with your partner, and that's always good. Mine has always been just like coming home after a long day of work and just playing video games or watching your favorite TV show while you guys cook for each other. Like that's best date right there. Just simple, easy. So things that you guys both like to have. Stuff like that. You know, they're good.
We do Netflix and Disney Plus. We watch stuff all the time together.
Oh, what TV
like-
show you guys been obsessed with lately?
Oh, Daichi has been showing me Dragon Ball Daima.
Oh,
recently.
Daimon.
It's really good.
Oh, that's a good one. Good taste, man. Good taste. I love it.
Yeah.
Cool, awesome. Well, with that, let's get into the next question, and that is, what do you like the most about being a VTuber content creator?
Specifically, as a VTuber, you have to get to be yourself. In my case, I will understand, like, you know, some people that use VTubers to you know, act in character because this is you know, something that you want to portray within your lore. But in my case, I'm just acting like myself. I just like the body.
I like the
I like
body.
and concept.
No, it's cool. Like that's the thing about love about VTubers. VTubers is you can be whoever you want to be, okay? It doesn't matter. The creativity is your own limitation. If you want to be something, you want to be specifically something, then do it 100%. You know, you don't have to make it look just like you, or you could make it look just like you. There's no wrong answers. You be whoever you want to be. If you want to be a pink panda with long, like Hasimiku hair, yeah, do it. There's nothing wrong with it. Have fun with it. I guess it is kind of weird that you have 4 sets of ears, but I'm not judging. Not judging.
Yeah.
We're judging. But you know, like that's the great thing about VTubers. So you can be whatever you want. Whatever you want. It's just the design and creativity is literally the only limit you have.
Heck yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's a good answer. Good answer. I like it. Now you are a panda VTuber, am I right?
Yes, sir. Mhm.
Now, there's a lot of panda VTubers out there in the VTuber world, aren't there?
Yeah, like I've been discovering like more like on Twitter and Twitch, and I was just like, hold up, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
It's like,
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I need
Hi.
to friend you.
Yes, I need to friend you. I must friend you. You must join the panda group. I love it.
Yes, you must be the Panda Empire. We gotta make
must-
a Panda Empire expand. Yes.
Dude, so we need a fight between the Panda Empire and the Goblin Empire, because the Goblin Empire is massive too. They're loveliest, most supportive like community I've ever met in my entire life. Like of all communities I have met of different kinds of types and races in VTubing culture, the goblins are the most like wholesome, friendliest communities I've ever met. And to see like a
Ooh.
panda group, oh, that'd be so great. I'd love to see that too.
Oh heck yeah! I would definitely love to see that Panda Empire versus Goblin Empire.
Let's go. Let's go. That'd be so cool. Right now, I
Yeah.
think the only thing that can rival goblins are literally fish, like aquatic VTubers. That's a huge community too. That's a pretty huge community. But with that said, what do you bring to the VTube community? How does you stand out from all those other pandas?
Okay. So first of all, when I was like researching, how can I be a panda VTuber? Because before, when I had a bunch of pre-made models, I was different animals. Like I was a panda, I was a cat, I was an elf girl, I was a deity person. I also have a male model just to test around with that too.
Go
So I
for
was
it.
spinning, yeah. So I was spinning around through those ideas before my community decided. They're like, "Hey, we think you fit more as a panda, you know, because you know how pandas are. They are friendly fire, and you know they accidentally trip and and
They're very
they
clumsy.
associate it
Very
with
clumsy.
me. They're
You are.
clumsy." And I'm
Ah,
like,
I see. I
"Yes."
see. You know, makes sense. I do remember seeing all the clips of just pandas just like swinging on swings, like just chilling, sleeping on a tree trunk, and they just fall over, and there's like, oh, what happened? What is this? You know, I can definitely see that. Definitely good vibe. Very good vibe. Definitely.
Yeah. So I solidified myself as a panda. So that's checklist number one. Checklist number two is I was playing around with the color aesthetics because I realized a bunch of pandas, they always stick with the colors white and black. There is another common color that people will use, and that is green
Mm.
for pandas. And I was like, huh, okay. One of the premium models I have, that one was also green with white and black aesthetic. So I went ahead and changed the color mesh to pink because I wanted to be a Sakura version. I love Sakuras, by the way. Um, and so whenever I was like commissioning my model mama to make this model for me, I was like, hey, could you make me a Sakura panda that's based on Hasune Miku? The Sakura form of Hasune Miku. But the pigtails is up and a long hair piece on the back. Could you do that? And also give me Sakura eyes. Can you do that? And they were like, yes, let's go. Let's do it.
Let's
I'm like,
go.
yes, sir. Thank you.
They did a great job. It looks amazing, and they did a really, really good job. I just love how your inspiration for the model was Hasane Miku. I just threw that joke in there because you had pigtails, but apparently it was actually legit.
Oh yeah, I love Hasane Miku, but my favorite Vocaloid is Rin, the
Rin.
little yellow one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. I actually interviewed Kimi, who's a VTuber. She actually is also a Vocaloid. She does Vocaloid songs, and she told me a lot about like what it's like to be a Vocaloid singer. So I thought that was really cool too.
Ooh,
I'm learning
okay.
so much about VTubers. Like VTubers has been introducing me to so much of like the actual like entertainment world. I've interviewed singers, musicians of all different kinds and tastes. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
interesting. We're all broad.
That's the cool thing about the VTuber community is that you are from so many different aspects of life all come together, and the only thing you guys really have common is just that you guys use a virtual avatar to express your content. And other than that, you guys are all unique and interesting in your own way.
Yay. I
love
like that.
I love that too. So cool, so cool. Next question for you, and that is looking forward to any games you like to stream later this year.
Oh, I got one already. Chat knows. But I want to play this game called Date Everything.
Yes, yes. I want to date everything too. I'm just curious. I'm just so curious about it that you can literally anything. It's like it's already out. It's like it's ready to be played. So I really want to play it too. But so far it looks really good. Is it fully voiced? I can't remember. Is it fully voiced? I think it is, right?
It is. They got a bunch of people to voice any character. Even this guy named Joe Ozija, he's the one responsible for all the whistles.
Just
He doesn't
whistles.
voice out the character. He does the whistles.
Well, hey, you know what? If you have a good whistle, man, you can make a profit off of that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Well, hey, if they have to do DLC, you better jump on that train wagon. Who knows? Maybe you'll be mailbox VTuber. I voice actor. I mean, a mailbox. What item? Okay, here's a good question. What item would you want to voice act in the game? Date everything. If you could be an item, what item would that be? That's a good question. I like that question.
Oh, I like it too. I like that suggestion with the mailbox. If I was a mailbox, I would have been like, "You got mail.
You
Oh,
got
you should
mail.
check your mail. The mail is getting really full. You should definitely get that out."
You know what? You could. That actually would work perfectly for you. I just threw that out there. This is perfect. So you'll be a mailbox if you were that character. Hey, creators of Date Everything, we have your mailbox right here. She'll be perfect for you. Be perfect for you. I know what the design will look like, but I'm pretty sure you can voice it. I'm pretty sure you do it.
Yeah, and if not a mailbox, how about an anime figure? Can we be an anime girl?
I feel like
I'm
that's
also like-
cheating a little bit. I feel like that's a little cheating because obviously you could just be that character. But I know. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Okay. No problem. Cool. You talked a little bit about your fans, your community. Your community is a really awesome, supportive group of your upbringing in your content. Do you like to hang out with them every now and then? Do you host community nights, or do you play games with them?
Yes, actually I do this every Saturday. I usually do like anime nights with them. Reason being is because for anime, I'm not really well diverse with that department because I had a period in my life where I was just sticking to Bleach, Pokemon, Hamtaro, 4 Kids.
So just the American dub versions of all those stuff.
Yes, I only had a few under my belt, and then I took a very long hiatus from anime until Yuri on Ice showed up in the 2016-2017 era, and that was where I got back into anime and paid attention to the subs and the dubs. You know, I will watch them. But then there goes my community. They're giving me suggestions left and right, bro. Like it's freaking insane. Together, the animes that I discovered from my community, I could name a few real fast. Give me a second.
Do it.
There's Delicious in Dungeon. We saw.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good anime. We saw Zenshu. We're trying to finish it tonight. We're watching Dragon Ball Super together. We're currently trying to finish that as well. We saw Overlord.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, it's just a lot of animes that the community offer me to watch with them because they like my reactions. They really do. But we also get to talk about it, and we just had like a nice wholesome time with them. As for game nights, I usually do it during streams, like whenever I'm playing Pokemon Unite or Monster Hunter, Marvel Rivals. You know, if they include like other people, I'm like, hey Chad, you want to play with me? You can play.
You play. You could play.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's very good, very good. If I could throw out one recommendation for you,
Oh, go for it.
just because I know it's very popular stuff, but I'm pretty sure Monsoon would probably agree with me on it. Free Run. That's a really popular anime that's going around right now. Highly recommend you checking that out. So I've heard nothing but good things about it.
We saw that.
Oh, you did see it? Okay, cool. That's all I'll say. I'll say if you haven't seen it yet, that would be amazing. If you have, then you know why I recommended that to you. It's such a good anime. Such a good anime.
It's so beautiful, man. Like it even
Really
got to
don't
the
know how
point
to
where,
act around new people.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, I don't know what the heck it was that.
Yeah, That was a very old sound like redeem that I used to have. I used to have a old school like redeem. I've been having weird like sound alerts ever since I like updated and did my redeems for the games outreach. It's been messing with my alerts for some reason. I don't know what's been going on. That's an old redeem. Like I was like, what the frick? It used to be when I get followed, I would get that as a sound redeem. So I guess.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck happened?
Yeah, no, that's a really weird thing. Give me a second. This is gonna look weird for a second, guys. It's gonna look weird for a second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix this really quickly. So 1 second.
Mhm.
So this is where I usually have my VTuber stuff. I just need to copy this little thing. Wait for a second.
Okay.
And then we'll go back. Okay. Back to normal stuff. And I'm just gonna post this right here. And we're gonna just leave it like that, okay? Leave it like that. Hopefully that fixes my that little issue. Ooh. Hey, cool. Awesome. Sorry about that. A little bit of a scuff situation. Super weird. I don't know why that sound came out of nowhere. I don't even know why that alert came out. Anyway, sorry. What were we talking about?
Okay.
You were talking about your community and the games you like to play and the anime you like to watch, right? You were talking about free reign a little bit.
Yeah, I was also gonna mention that the Nets flute cover I'm actually working on right now is free and
so cool. That's so cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Hey, I love to hear it. I love to hear it. That'd be so cool to see. That's so cool to see. Next question to ask, and this is one of my favorite questions to ask. Like literally, most of the reasons why I even have a show and a talk show and interview is to ask this one question, and that is, let's get into the design of your model. Let's get into the thoughts that went into it. Because you did already talk about how you want to be a Panda VTuber. You saw other Panda VTubers having very similar color schemes. You want to be a little bit different, so you had the Sakura style of it, and then when you went up to your model designer, you asked him where the Miku like inspired kind of stuff like that. Was there anything else that you'd like to talk about when it comes to the design of your model?
Okay, so from I don't know if you could see it like clearly, but the one thing that's a bit different is the Sakura pattern in the eyes.
Ooh.
I think I had to
Wanna
zoom in order to get you guys.
She'll become big. She'll be big.
I'm big.
Big.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, fangs too.
finally
Oh my
big.
god, this is scary. She bites. She bites.
Yeah, I bite. Not kidding.
But I love the eyes. Yeah, the details of the Sakura right there. That's so cool, and it keeps on like kind of like moving with your eyes. It's so cool.
Yeah, I really love it. Oh, you don't. Okay, you don't see the other part. Hold on. I had to scoot over this way, just so you can see it, real fast. Oops.
Oh.
I'm a little too close. Let me go over here. My fault.
So it's okay. It's okay. Then she's gonna back your hand me in a second. She's gonna go, you know. Now she's so small. Look, this is accurate height, guys. This is accurate height right here. This is legit normal height.
I'm normal. I'm taller than a couch.
I don't know. Did someone already double check that the red panda size? You kind of pretty much the same size as the red panda.
What? Are you
That's
serious?
what, yeah, that's what Pasta was suggesting, that you are the exact same size as a real red panda.
God dang it.
So guys, take that knowledge with you guys. Take that knowledge with you and continue and spread. We have an accurate size chart of an actual VTuber. This is what an actual VTuber really looks like right here.
Dang. No, I'm big.
Okay, yeah, sure,
Oh
sure.
But let's see. Well, inspiration.
Baby
with
red panda size. Oh, baby red panda size. It's even smaller. Jeez. I thought it was at least full grown.
I would say like the little inspiration towards the entire outfit, aside from the hair and the panda ears or whatnot, I was like, you know what? Let's put a little panda paw in the belly literally right
bully.
there. That way you could tell that I'm like associated with a panda or an animal by choice. So that's one. The other one is kind of like I want pink gradients not only on the hair but also on the sleeves, on the
Oh, I
arms.
do see that. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Which is right here on both left and the right arm.
You're always pointing at
Uh,
someone. You're always pointing at someone.
I'm always pointing. I
Always
was
pointing.
pointing it out.
Watch out.
And let's see. Oh, incomplete sizes between the right leg and the left leg. According to my VTuber lore, I'm a demigod, Sakura Panda.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it's not fully good. That's why on the other leg that looks like little pink vines or
Mm.
whatnot, that's supposed to represent like bad
Evil.
memories that happened a very, very long time ago, which is 500 years.
Oh wow. You're old. You look great for your age, by the way. You needed to share me your skincare routine. I need to know.
Yeah.
You look great. I need to know this.
I'm glad to show you anytime I get.
Yeah, please, because like I'm already getting wrinkles a little bit and crow's feet, and I need to figure it out. I'm only 33, and I'm already getting wrinkles. So what happens when you are trying to schedule full-time streaming and full-time work at the same time? Ugh. No time.
No time at all, bro. I will also say the last piece of information for the whole design in general. I wanted to like represent where like when I transitioned from my past life to this VTuber persona. I kind of represent it as my character died. The Sakura gods came in, gave me new life as a demigod, and therefore that's kind of why
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
the
it.
Sakura pattern eyes were there. That's supposed to represent like I've been given new life, and therefore I had to create new memories as this new body, but still maintain the demigod powers from the Sakura, as well as trying to live a normal life when I left the deity area. So yeah, but this is like the outfit that Coco will wear out in public, but the original outfit was supposed to be a kimono, a pink kimono with black sleeves. That's how they were dressed before they died.
Oh,
yeah.
Makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. I like the little bit of lore tied to it. That's actually awesome. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Also, I appreciate. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Also, it was an amazing test to make sure that my alerts was perfectly good. So thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate it. Appreciate that immensely. Thank you. And also, yeah, no, amazing lore. Like, of course, all the love, so much love. You're damn good. I really appreciate that. I always want to give that little extra shout out for you. You are amazing, and I appreciate the support. But yeah, no, I like that. That's so cool. Now, with that said, all the things you said, now the big burning question I have for you is, what's your favorite part about your own design?
Ooh, favorite part? I honestly love the eyes. I could always look at it all day.
All day long. Demise though. Look at Demise.
Always look at it, and then every time I mention it, Chad would be like, "How come we could barely see it?" And I'm like, "Hold up, let me zoom in for you."
Zoom in.
Do you see it now? And
You
they're
see
like,
it now.
"Oh my god, it's bubbly and everything." I'm like, "I know, right?"
I love it. It sounds like you personally have done this multiple times.
Yeah, I do.
Do it so
Every
often.
single time.
I love it. That's so cool. That's cool. So you like? So I'm guessing the answer is your eyes. Your eyes are really good.
Yes, because that's the one detail that's like very important to me. But also at the same time, you may think of a VTuber model and they're like, "Oh, I like the arm part. I like the weapon associated with it. I like the mismatched socks." You could obviously see it, but my favorite part is the ones that you can't see. and I had to physically show you. And then they're like, oh, no wonder you like it. Now I could envision it in my head, and they will never forget.
No.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. That's very cool to hear. I love to see that. I love to see that. Awesome. Well, cool. Well, the next question usually is, and you talked a little bit about this already, but you can go into more detail on it if you want to. Your lore and backstory. We already know you had some little demonic goddess design a little bit to you, and it's where you are dressed a lot more civilian like that you are back in the day. Well, anything else you want to go into?
Okay, so I'm trying to remember what I put in my lore video because I voiced it myself. Basically, for Coco, right? They were hired as a person who works with plants for this royal family, but then again, like they didn't have any parents, so they were just like, you know, hired out a whim, gave them a home, yet they were treated as a servant or somewhat. This is kind of like back in the I think 1600s. Like I put my character in to start their life, and not only that, but also included a little piece of me in there, which is they're an entertainer, they're a flute player, they play for that royal family, you know. And of course, I also put that they're, you know, socially inept, like a little bit because of the autism thing. So I kind of put that little sprinkle because that's me, personally. But then came the enemies behind this royal family that have been at war for quite a long time, and I tried to align it with a real life event that happened in Japan in the 1600s, where there were a couple of empires fighting each other at that time. But in this fictional sense, I made the enemies barge into the royal family's area, started wiping people left and right. Coco tried to run from them, and then she got annihilated from them. And then Coco was like last seen lying down in the a pile of sakura flowers, just there.
So it's dramatic. You know? I can see now. It's like all these arrows
So
just throw at you, and you're just like, all this petals fly over there. You know?
Yeah, like it's pretty insane. And then that was where like the Sakura gods, they came over and they valued Coco's life because they've been watching them for quite some time. So they're like, you know what, we're gonna take you in, we're gonna give you a second chance in life, but we're gonna wipe everything that you lived before, but we'll still keep your skills like as an entertainer and you know, someone who works with plants. We'll keep that, but everything else, no. We'll wipe those memories out, and you come live with us as a demigod. And then what do you call it? Coco was stuck there in the Sakura Sacred Garden for like 500 years. Never stood foot outside to the modern world, but they did keep an eye on modern day citizens worshiping, you know, these Sakura gods through their phones or tablets or anything like that, you know. Coco got curious. They asked the head Sakura god. They're like, "Hey, may I get access to that? I'm kind of curious how the humans work these days." And then the Sakura god, they were like, "Oh man, they're onto us. They're curious. All right, here's your tablet. You can go ahead and look what the humans are looking." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And that's where Coco was like, "Oh, this is Twitch, this is YouTube, this is everything. Let's do it." So they keep exploring a bunch of stuff on the internet, and that's where they finally made the final decision. They're like, you know what? I'm stuck here for the past 500 years. I'm not aging, you know. I'm just literally here. It ceased to exist. So I'm just like, hey, could I explore outside this world and, you know, maybe create new memories, I guess. I don't want to be here anymore. And then and the Sakura gods were like, oh man, I knew this day would come. All right, we can't shelter you anymore. Here, you get to go explore the world, but you still got to keep up with your training as a demigod of the Sakuras. You need to keep that responsibility, but also you get to walk around the entire world with your companion, the little panda familiar, Kiki. He will accompany you at all times. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet. And so Coco left the Sakura Garden and just wander around Earth, just to create more memories and be a Twitch streamer.
I love it. Your Sakura
Yeah.
gods, the most powerful beings, just wants you to be a Twitch streamer. This is one that supports you in your your Twitch life. They're the coolest. They're like the cool parents. I love it.
Hey.
I love it.
Awesome.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I like that. All right. With that said, let's go into a completely different topic and talk about something a little bit different, something a little bit more spicier, a little controversial. Are you ready for it?
Ooh, spicy. Let's go. Ooh.
Okay. All right. Let's see how you answer this one. And again, answer it however you like to answer it, obviously. No pressure. But what's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
Okay. My thoughts. Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, snap.
This
Get
is
your
gonna be
popcorn ready, guys.
This is a fun question.
I always love asking it. I've always thought about removing it because I feel like it does detach a lot from the actual show because it goes into a lot of the more drama part of things, which we don't really talk about a lot. But I love talking about it because this is a very important thing to talk about when you're in the VTuber community,
Most definitely. I know that a lot of people would try not to associate with dramas or stuff like that, and they're like, oh my god, could they kind of like settle it privately and just talk among themselves and not put it on twitter.com? I refuse to call it X.
Yeah, we always call it Twitter. Like even in the actual store, it literally says formerly known as Twitter. They know that they have to call it Twitter. Like, come on, it's Twitter. I will never call it X. It's Twitter. It's always gonna be Twitter. Eventually, it'll go back to Bluebird. Eventually, watch.
Most definitely. But I will say a couple of things, real quick. I understand that being a VTuber is kind of oversaturated these days, but before it was very unique and people pull it off like really well. Now everybody is becoming a VTuber because they think, oh, it's cool. Notice me, senpai. But then you gotta think about it. Being a VTuber is not unique anymore. You gotta create content that is worth it for you and your community. Just because you're posting up on Twitter saying, hey, notice me, I'm this VTuber, you should check me out. And I'm like, okay, but what content are you bringing to the table?
Exactly.
That's what I care about. Because you could spend all the money that you want in figuring out, oh, what I'm going to look like. What's my theme? What's my everything? Oh my God. But think about it. What content you're going to put in your table? Because otherwise, you're just some other piece on the internet that is just showing yourself in the art gallery museum. We need something more from you. Like, what's unique about you? Really think about it, because I've seen too many people that will just invest all this money on the model to then turn around and say VTubing is not good for me because I'm not getting anywhere. Like, what's happening? And I'm like, have you thought about reaching out to other platforms besides Twitter? Are you doing something that's unique to you? What skills could you provide that's unique? Or, if it's something saturated, how are you going to make it a bit different in your taste? It's being a content creator. That's what I want people to understand. You gotta be in a mindset of being a content creator. VTuber is just a little aesthetic that you can use while looking at the camera right now. So that's one of them that I always want to say.
That's one of them.
So that's one of them. Now, the other thing, this is my little hyperfixation talking, but I kind of compared VTubers to wrestlers.
Makes sense, actually. No, I've heard this comparison too. So definitely, let her cook. Let's see what you're talking about.
Yeah, let me cook. Yeah. Okay. So, main reason why I compare VTubers to wrestlers is because there's this term, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with this term. It's called kayfabe. meaning that you play a character, not yourself. And we've seen had this happen all over again, especially with corporate VTubers. Indies, they'll try, but corporate is mostly known for that. They do a lot of kayfabe. And what does that give you? A lot more people to engage with you. And maybe parasocialism, that may take a little too far, but that's another topic for another day. But main reason I compared it is because one, kayfabe, two, eccentric themes. To be a wrestler, you gotta fight, you gotta showcase who you really are, how you're gonna cut your promos, how you're gonna execute that match. Are you healthy enough to like continue on your journey as a wrestler? And then you got promos, you got social stuff now. A lot of wrestlers are into social media these days, so they gotta like promote themselves aside from talking in the ring. And what else?
You have an intro song. Like, come on, if you're a wrestler, you have to have an intro. You have a little entrance. What do you think Starry Suit Screen is? It's just your entrance. Like, you have your own song, you have your like lights, you have your fiasco, it's I can totally see that. I can totally see that.
Heck yeah, you gotta have like an iconic intro song that people could just like link to you immediately. Like for example, John Cena, The Time Is Now. That's an iconic theme song. Randy Orton, I Hear Voices in My Head. That's an iconic theme. Shawn Michaels, Sexy Boy. That's his theme song. And people.
I feel like Azri, I don't know why you are right now, but you should be like oozing over here. You should be oozing. He's also he's a huge wrestling fan too. He's a Crow VTuber. He was in here in the beginning. Ooh. This should be your like your bread and butter right here. I'm pretty sure he's either lurking or he left, but like he loves talking about this kind of stuff too. He loves talking about this stuff.
Oh hell yeah! A fun fact: I'm like a wrestling fan since 1997, so I love wrestling.
Go for it! I used to like wrestling. I stopped watching it after a while. But I still like know about it. I can still talk about it and I still really enjoy it. So I know Randy Orton, I know Shawn Michaels, I know John Cena, I know all those kind of cool people. I don't know much of the new people. A lot of new people I haven't really gotten too much into, but a lot of the old school people, like the old school Raw, SmackDown, ECW. I love those. Are my jam. I grew up with those kind of stuff. That I definitely know that feeling.
Heck yeah, I totally understand, but I could definitely recommend you watching the new talent from NXT. They've been kicking ass. Okay?
Oh yeah, I used to like NXT. Good. Nice, I'll have to check them out. One day I'll check them out. Like, I've been meaning to like get back into it. I just haven't had a lot of time to get into it. And I know that if I ever have myself a kid one day, I would love them to get into wrestling because they kind of got me to always want to like work out and get into sports. And I feel like it's really healthy for me. I would love to get my kid into that kind of stuff because it's all about like, being fit. And I think that's actually really healthy for kids, especially in the today's age where people are just like tied to a tablet. I would like them to like go out and do stuff. So that'd be kind of cool to get them into wrestling. But that's a personal thing. That's something on that. But yeah, I totally agree. I think wrestlings are really cool. I think wrestling is really awesome. I know what wrestling is gonna be like nowadays, but I definitely love growing up to it when I was a kid. When there was the Attitude Era, that was my favorite part.
Oh, that's so iconic. Everything happens in the Attitude Era.
The best times with the Attitude Era. I still have Raw 2 for the Xbox, which had like some of the best wrestlers ever. They're so cool.
Oh my god, you gotta show me sometime.
I will. It's an old school game, but I love it so much. I've been meaning to do a collab stream where I just play a whole bunch of like old school wrestling games and like talk about it. And one of them is like I want to have like all my wrestling fans. I have Tornado. I haven't talked to him in a while, but Go Tornado. He's a really cool. I don't know if he's still VTubing, but if he is, I definitely want to reach out to him. He's a superhero wrestler who actually does real wrestling. Then Azri, who's also a huge wrestling fan, and now I can ask you if you would like to join. It'd be cool.
Sure, I'm down. Just let me know. I got you.
We'll do. I'll figure out something. Let me go.
Yay.
I love that. I love that. But I totally agree. I totally agree with your wrestling like terminology. Like wrestling and VTubing is pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much, yeah. Except one of them is more physical and the other one is more mental.
Yeah.
In that case, in this case, VTuber is more mental because I seen this post so many times. They were like, "Oh my god, I gotta take a hiatus. I'm not mentally well," and I'm like, "Okay, take a hiatus and then come back." Usually, I think a lot of people need to take a mental health course. Just saying, because I took one 2 years ago. I took one for music because we got mental health stuff and physical health. So I will highly implore everybody to take a mental health check within you, because you got to be ready. You got to be set. If you want to be a VTuber, unless you're doing it as a hobby, if you want to make it more serious, take that as an investment within yourself. And of course, I think wrestlers would do that too, because you know they gotta have the physical capability. What they're gonna do after they retire? What's their mental state gonna be like afterwards or during their career? Now, the only differences between those two departments is, for the wrestling world, they're trying to be more social, and heck yeah, they're being more outside of kayfabe these days. Like they could tell, like, oh, are you acting like this for real on camera, or you're completely different, you know, IRL. VTubers, well, some of them don't use kayfabe anymore, but some of them still do it to the very day to get certain attention that is not good. So I'm just kind of like, be authentic, be yourself, pretty please, stay true. That's the truth. And and I think the other thing that wrestling outdoes VTubing is when it comes to certain events. I get VTubing has only been around for less than 10 years, or possibly a little bit more. I probably might count Hasane Miku as an idol Vocaloid VTuber-esque type of performance thing. I get it. The community is young. We can learn to how to host certain events, like, you know, an award show, or, you know, what is it? Certain events that we host, like Smash or Pass or something like that, tier list or anything like that. But for wrestling, they execute when it comes to hosting certain pay-per-views or even a Hall of Fame to acknowledge the people who have been wrestlers before. I definitely want to put this as an idea. Have VTubers do a Hall of Fame for those that kind of, like, you know, set an example, set the bar as a VTuber, and if they're retired, they could be recognized as a Hall of Famer, but for VTubing, and put them on a plaque.
Good idea. You know? I like that idea. That's a good idea. Hall of Fame of VTubers.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I want to vouch that idea so freaking bad. I'm just
dude,
like,
you should. You can probably get some people. I actually interviewed Big Lemon Papa, who's the guy who was the reason why we had the Small Streamer Awards when that thing was first coming out. Right? That, like, you guys could do it. You guys do it. Just get a good community together, and you guys could probably do a Hall of Fame of VTubers. And there's probably some really good connections you could probably have, you know?
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that we lack, because you know, we always know the top dogs, VTubers. Of course, yeah, they've been plastered everywhere within advertising, especially when it comes to conventions and Twitch and YouTube.com. But would have been nice if we could recognize, like, VTubers that were there before. They have to stop for a certain reason, yet their career is very iconic, that some people still recognize them to this very day. And, you know, it would be very nice to have a VTuber Hall of Fame, starting with the first class, of course. But yeah, it should be like an annual thing, not, you know, having a what do you call it? Small streamer awards, small Twitch awards, or big VTuber awards every once in a few weeks. Keep it annually. Keep it annually, so then people won't, like, make more events in in 1 year.
Exactly. I agree with that, definitely.
But
all right, makes sense. I like that. Well, those are really good. I like that insight. It's a good insight. Those are really good. And definitely there's some drama that goes into VTuber that's almost like a heel and like face kind of characters. But I definitely agree with like some of the people that are actually trying their best to try to make content and not just trying to be noticed in the kind of sense. They actually are trying their best to be different and trying that kind of stuff out. That's why one of my favorite questions to ask is, what do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out? Because some people literally can't answer that question. They just are just trying to stream, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But be aware that there's a lot of VTubers out there. You will have to compete against them. This is a competitive kind of space. That's why there's a lot of controversy when it comes to some of the things that people do. But there is still competition on a lot of these kind of things. So with that said, you can't just be a regular VTuber just doing video game content anymore. You do have to stand yourself out there and do different things, or else you're just going to be like the other thousands of VTubers out there. And again, if that's what you want, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to grow, you have to stand out a little bit.
Exactly. It will take a lot of time to like understand what you really gotta do. But in this case, like I said, having a VTuber model, that's just an aesthetic. It's the skill of being a content creator, just like a face cam streamer. Yeah, just like a face cam streamer. You're gonna have to make some content if you want more viewers or subscribers. Hey.
Yeah, if you want to be a content creator, you have to create the content. Exactly. I agree. One, good answer. I like that a lot. What have you noticed? Also, by the way, LG Crow, there was a Crow VTuber we talked about. This is not a VTuber that's a Crow, so it's a Sakura Panda, but still awesome person. Both of them, Azuri, really awesome person, and then of course, Coco Panda right here is also a really cool person. Very cool.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Next question. What have you noticed when you first started streaming compared to now? Any of your style changes? Have you been more confident in your ability? Have you tried to be more bold in some of the things you do?
Okay. So when I first started streaming like altogether, this is referring to my past life. I remembered I tried streaming Pokemon Red as a character and I stood in character for quite a bit until I was like, oh man, I gotta act like myself. Like, can I simp? Can I,
do the simp,
say something like out of the ordinary instead of like being in character? Like, what the heck? This is Pokemon. This is very creative. Come on, people. So I attempted to like stream with my other computer, watch my laptop, and a USB mic before. That's how I first started. And when I converted to a VTuber model and started being a VTuber, that was the same set that I have when I first started. Of course I had scuff. Of course my laptop couldn't handle my models, the pre-made models. They couldn't really handle it like for too long. So I just kind of like, tested out streaming, try to promote within Twitter at first, then try to do YouTube. But then I was given a different spec, a different PC that, thank God, Daichi helped me get this PC, and I'm really happy that he looked out for me like this. So I started out with this PC. I had a used TV to use as a monitor to save money, of course. And then Daichi got me a webcam. He got me a second monitor now. My mother gifted me a better mic for me to use, not only for streaming but also for voice acting too. And little by little, I've been investing into certain things to make the streams a bit more easier. The only other problem that I had before was internet issues, so my streams were like cut off from time to time, but the internet was able to upload a video, but I couldn't really stream for too long without having OBS crash every once in a while. And I'm like, oh no, what's happening here? What's going on? I don't know anything anymore. But thank God, what do you call it? I have friends who I can trust who are good in certain things. Like I could give you a couple of names right now.
Do it.
There was this person named ID10, ID_10. He not only he's good with video editing, but also he's super nerd towards the computer, how to fix it internally.
Oh
So
no,
I
he
called
helped
on
me
him.
out. He helped me out. He actually helped
Yeah.
me fix my sound quality. So yeah, he's really cool.
Hell yeah. He helped me figure out what's going on with my computer and why my OBS keep crashing or why my internet's like this. You know, so I really like thank him for that. There was another friend I have named Sunny XD. He helped me figure out like what kind of artist of rigor I really need to look for because sometimes whenever you're shopping for artists and riggers, you gotta really read the fine print and know what you want, especially if you're not an art nerd. So thank God Sunny XD had been my angel on the shoulder to help me out, look for the best one that could do it based on my budget. So I'm pretty happy that Sunny looked out for me for that. And then finally, whenever it comes to streaming in general or making videos, I think about this. I watch everything at my past VODs and see whether if I'm stuttering or if I'm like saying the same thing over and over and over again, you know? So I pay attention to how I speak. And if I sound a little off, I need to be a little bit more peppy. I need to be more engaged because I'm talking with people. I have to be entertaining, you know? But then when it comes to a video, you can edit whatever you want and make it sound authentic that way too as well. So what I'm trying to say is using my expertise in being a musician, being a voice actor, is all about performance. And you just gotta like get out there, embrace the stuff, literally just go out there, have fun, create the content, and yeah, the more times you practice, the more you're gonna get better at speaking, and just talk about random content like out of nowhere in a whim.
Do it. Come up with that. I love it.
Yeah.
Really quick, Aziri, nice to see you, but we were talking about the thing you like to talk about is wrestling, how there's combination with wrestlers and VTubers. She was talking about wrestlers, so I thought you would be perfect for that because you love talking about that kind of stuff. So he comes down and says, "Who called me?" I was like, "I called you. You should both have been here like 15 minutes ago when we were talking about this kind of stuff."
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was trying to make a good point.
It's a good point. It's a great point. I love your points. Your points are great. I just know someone who loves it even more, and he missed it. Ziri, you have to check back on the VOD. This is your chance. This is one of your people. Let's talk about wrestling and VTubing culture. You'll love it. You'll love it. But yeah, no, very cool person. Very cool person. But Perfectly Balanced did actually come up with a awesome spin the wheel redeem. Are you ready for another spin? Another spin?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's do it. Get all the spins. But I like that ideology of like being a musician, entertainer, content creator. It's all similar. You are trying to create something like this. So this would be a cool question to ask. This is a two-parter question. Okay, and I'm really curious what you think about this because of the last couple of things you talked about in the past. Are you an indie VTuber?
Yes. I'm completely indie, but I think we're in the works of getting me and 2 or 3 other people to form a friend group. But other than that, it's just a friend group, nothing too corporate. Like we're just a group of friends that wanted to like stream together from time to time. But yes, I'm mostly indie. Yeah.
Mostly indie. I like that. All right. Well, with that said, how much would you sacrifice your own brand to join a bigger corporation? Like, would you completely change who you are to join in like a bigger corporation like HoloLive? To start completely new, or would you rather join in something a little bigger but you still be able to keep who you are?
Okay, I remember I was brought up Hololive from one of the people I spoke with. They were like, "Hey, there's some VTuber who is also a voice actor like as well. Like she's very mega talented and whatnot. I could see you pull off within the Hololive if possible." And I was like, "What the heck? You think I'm
What
gonna
the
be a
heck?
Hololive, bro?" And they were like,
Bro.
"Yeah, like think about it." Think about it. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know about Hololive right now. Like, I would understand, like, certain things that they will do when it comes to business practices, but, based on what I'm seeing, when it comes to, you know, every talent that does their thing with Hololive, I don't think I will fit in with that norm. You know what I mean? Because I think there's like a certain spec that you need to fit into, and I think all these girls or guys um they all have that it factor in there, and I don't think I have it, not yet,
Mm, mm.
not yet. um so I'm probably might work on myself for that, and giving up my IP to put into something else. I don't think I can do that. I worked so hard into getting a Sakura Panda identity, and I love this aesthetic. I don't want to give it up. I want to keep this IP forever, um unless I'm working on the shiny form right now for Pokemon related.
Go shine for him.
Aside
Let's
from
go.
shiny form, hell yeah, I revealed it yesterday.
Hey, let's
um
go.
um but otherwise, if I was given the opportunity to audition for a company that will let you keep your IP, um and really sustain who you are as a content creator, I would give it a shot. Like, it won't hurt, it's not gonna hurt. uh,
Nah,
no matter
totally
how
not.
many times that you audition for, but yeah, like if I was given the opportunity, I would do it to see how far I can get. And if I do make it and I'm like, okay, cool, now what? Now I'm gonna do from here. What are their standards? What are their business practices? What do I need to bring to the table to make that company stand out even more than it already is known to be? You know what I mean? So think of it as a job. You're gonna have to, lean into the company's mission statements, their outcomes, what are the results, and just play along like from there. And whatever you need to adjust, you can adjust. But if they tell you no, be yourself, we like you, it fits our moral standards, just be who you are. If I'm told that, cool, that's extra bonus points for me.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Love that. It's so cool. Well, it's a good insight, and I like that you're still trying to get better as your own content to be that level, and I like that. That's actually really cool. Very respectful. Very respectful. It's really cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course. Now let's get into some fun facts about you. Just some fun relative facts about you and your amazingness. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's get started with the most difficult question of the night. So difficult, you might be stumped by this question. So let's find out.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh wait, that's not the question. This is the question. What's your most favorite video game franchise?
Oh, okay.
I told you. Hardest question of the night. Hardest question of the night.
Okay. I'm very loyal with Pokemon. Regardless of what's been happening with the whole Switch 2 incident or the new game that's coming out for Pokemon and their latency issues and whatnot, I am a loyal bitch. I'm still loyal to Pokemon regardless. It's been a part of my childhood since day one. I will never give it up, and I'm never gonna let it down. So I'm gonna play the new. I'm gonna play the new game when it comes out. I'm gonna play it.
Do it. Do it. Play it. Enjoy it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. Pokemon is great. I love Pokemon too, and I've actually enjoyed the last couple of games too, to an extent. I know that a lot of the OG, like super hardcore fans, didn't like a lot of the new stuff that they did with the new games. I had fun. I thought it was fine the way it is. And as a old school Pokemon fan, I kind of think of it as I want to see them continue to improve every single iteration. Because every time they do, yeah, it's maybe not the quality is not where we want it to be, but I feel like they're stepping into the right direction. Because the main thing every single Pokemon fan wants is to live in a Pokemon world. Come on, we grew up with the theme song. We want to live in a Pokemon world. So the closer that they can make these games to us being able to live in a Pokemon world, I think it's a win. The open world aspects where the Pokemon is just out in the middle of the wild and you just come across them. That's such a cool idea, and I want to see more of that.
Me too. And I'm still waiting on more Eevee evolutions.
Yes, ghost types. More ghost types. I'm a huge ghost type fan, so I want more ghost types. So let's get some more ghost types.
Heck yeah. And my recent hyper fixation is Monster Hunter. I never played Monster Hunter ever in my life, but until I think Carve introduced me to Monster Hunter Wilds. He was telling me like even a beginner that wants to get into Monster Hunter will have a wonderful time playing. He told me I should try it, and I'm like, okay, bet I'll try it. And now I like that game. I play that game so much.
So good, right? It's so much fun. I haven't beaten it yet, but the newest one I have been getting really into, and I really want to play it. Do you see the Sakura skins you can get with some of the fights you can do?
Yeah, I got the Sakura skins.
Lucky. That's so good. That's very good. What kind of weapon style do you use?
I use an insect glaive.
Ooh,
that's my
so
primary.
You're just zooming around all over the place.
Yeah, and I rock it with a hammer.
Always rock it with the hammers. Never go wrong with hammers. Hammer time is the best time. I love it. Cool, awesome.
Okay.
All right, if you could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in?
Ooh, okay. Literally, I say this because I am a huge sucker for storytelling and folklore and D&D. So I would definitely love to try living in a world in Delicious and Dungeon.
That's a good one. I like that one. I would like to live in that world too. That sounds like a dope world. I kind of want to rewatch it. I might try and get, because my girlfriend is also really into anime and she's starting to get into some stuff that we're watching Love is War right now and she's loving it. It's actually really, really good anime. I highly recommend everyone watch it. I really want her to get into like Free Run, Delicious the Dungeon, and Spy Family. That's my next kind of list of the games I want her to check out. Not games, anime. But I've been kind of getting an excuse to just rewatch that series. This is such a good series. Peak.
I mean, Delicious and Dungeon, Free Run, they have like the same adventure-esque way of running their anime, and I'm like, okay, I like to live those, like explore the world and have these powers and compete in fights and dungeons and stuff like that, or even learn new spells. I would love that. But if that doesn't work out, I would like to go back to my 2006 2007 era and live the life in the world of Bleach.
Ooh,
because I like Soul Reapers.
Go for it. I love the shoot, which arc was it? The Soul Society arc. That was my favorite time to watching Bleach, is the Soul Society arc. That was such a cool idea.
I love that.
That was my favorite time. To be honest, I like Bleach. I think Bleach is cool, but I didn't really get into it in the beginning. And after the Soul Society, I didn't really get into it afterwards, but I really liked the Soul Society. That was my jam. I was so much into that when it was going on.
I love the not only the Soul Society arc, but also the Wako Mundo arc. I love that. Like, I get to see all these Arunkars just being savages.
Savages. That's actually really cool. That's really cool. I like that. I can't believe we are getting my Dress Up Darling Season 2, Don Season 2, and Call of the Night of All Things Season 2. Right? The Don. If you haven't watched Don, that's also a really good one to watch. It's pretty funny. It's really ridiculous, but the animation is peak. So nice. And Dress Up Darling is also a really adorable romance ending.
Ooh. Okay. Let me see. Call of the Night of All Things. I never saw it, but I'm gonna add it to my anime list.
You
Same
should.
thing with Don Da Don.
Don
I
Don.
haven't seen it, but the music is spamming my playlist, so I'm gonna have to watch it. As for Dress Up Darling, my Kamiyoshi voices the main character.
Oh, there you
love
go. You
it.
gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I love it. I didn't watch Call of the Night either, but I've heard good things about it too. It's really good. The music, dude, behind the music is wild. I bet. Should. Love it. That's so cool. Good choice. Good choices. Next question for you. That is, if you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with? I can think of two, just from our 2-hour conversations we already had.
Oh sure. Let's see. This will be shooting my shot, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Shoot it. Fire down that range right there.
All right, I'm gonna start with the smaller one first. I've been meaning to want to collab with this person for quite a while. The reason why, because we both met during Alera's tea time collab, and that's where I met this VTuber named Naren. She's I think she's like a goblin like VTuber, I think. But she got a human form now, and she's very nice.
Oh, I know her.
Lovely.
Yeah, I interviewed her. She's such a fun person. So much fun.
Yeah, she's so awesome and everything, and it'd be really nice to have a little call like with her, just hang out, and if we're able to stream together based on our schedules, that would be awesome. So I'm kind of shooting my shot like to you, Naren.
Do it. Dude, she's actually a really cool person. I highly recommend just DMing her. You'd be surprised how really flexible she is with wanting to hang out with you. So I would just say, just send it. Just DM her. Just say that, hey, I really like your style. I really like our time and tea time. Would you like to come on my show? I highly recommend doing that.
Yay.
Yeah.
I will try to ask her.
Do it. Don't be shy. Just do it. Just do it.
I will try my best.
Do it. Try your best.
But yeah, that's for the someone who is in the smaller size. But as for the bigger size, oh man, okay, I brought her up like too many times. It's Amelie, okay?
I had a feeling it was gonna be Amelie. She could be part of that.
Like, okay, the only closeness that I ever gotten from her is the one time I went to MegaCon, and that's where I met her. Finally, after all these years of being a fan of her since 2014, I got the actual chance to meet her in person for her autograph session, and I was crying.
Oh, that's adorable.
I was crying right in front of her. I was like, man, you're the inspiration to everything I want to do in my life. And, you're
That's
the
a good
type
feeling.
of person I want to be, and, if one day, if we cross paths again and, we end up like talking in VC or, just like having a random day to play games together or something like that, it'll be a dream come true. Like, to actually hang out with my Kamiyoshi, and just have vibe and good time, and maybe compare notes between our scuff sessions.
Hey, go for it. Compare the notes. So when you were scuffing and you were breaking down, what did that make you feel? And just write it down. Just like write it down. How did you overcome this? Did you have tech support too? So I have ID10. You have obviously. Shoot, what's his name again? Shoot. No.
I also said ID10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like UB ID10, that's your tech support.
Yeah.
But what's Amelie's tech support again? It's freaking
Sayu.
I couldn't remember his name. I knew it was Sayu.
I met him too on the same day for MegaCon. He's such
Sayu's
a
cool.
wonderful guy.
Such cool. I wish
Oh
I
my
could meet him one
goodness.
day. He's actually a huge inspiration too. He's a really awesome person.
Oh, he's very lovely.
I love it. He's so chill too. He's so chill. I like him. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right. What is next for you? What is your goals? What would you like to achieve?
Okay. I have several. But there are a few important ones that I wanted to get off my chest. One of them is to make merch.
Oh,
I love to make merch. I have this model since October 2024 now, and a lot of people within my chat, they're like, "When are you gonna get merch? We want
When?
keychains from you. We want stickers from you, or acrylic standees from you." I'm just like, I know, but like, I don't know how merch works. I'm not that business savvy. But I could say that I am working on an original merch right now. I've been talking to a bunch of artists and see what I can do with this, and see if the community likes it. Because I want to make it a little surprise. Not really telling them what it is, but I am working on it. I want to do it, and I bet it's gonna be good.
could be amazing. It's gonna be so cool.
But if not, like that doesn't work, I put an application for Ubu Market and Vtuber. I want to see how that works, because those companies work really well with Vtuber merch. So I signed up and waiting for a response. So
That'd be cool. Well, hey, can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. That's gonna be super sick. Super sick. Super sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's hope so.
I bet it'll be great. I bet it'll be great.
Another goal that I would love to have is I already did an original flute song back in March. It's finally finished. It's tied to my lore video, but I made it as a separate video to play the entire track. But what I really like is to make a cover album or an original album officially for
Ooh.
Spotify.
That'd
Or
be
Apple,
cool.
Or Deezer.
All
Yeah.
three. Deal of the above. Why not?
Yeah, it would be cool like to have my music out there, in those music platforms, and then it'll be another extension to me saying, "Hey, I know I'm doing it for YouTube for free, but it'll be nice to actually put the licensee in there and put it out there for Spotify or Apple or something like that. It'll be really cool.
That would
like
be
to do.
Do it. Do it. Do the thing.
Yeah, and finally, like as a VTuber slash voice actor, do something similar when it comes to Sayu Anomaly. Get to be a guest at a convention, because I like
Ooh.
conventions. Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
I like
That'd be cool. They are very fun. I like doing them.
Yeah, they have your own autograph session. They get to host a panel, cosplay as your own character.
You gotta get the panda ears. You gotta get the panda ears.
Yeah, like literally do it.
Do it. That'd be so cool. I can see you do that. Definitely. One day you'll get there.
One day.
Keep up the hard work. Keep on being consistent and keep on enjoying yourself, and you'll get there.
I will. Thank you.
Of course. That's so cool. All right. Any more goals?
Any more goals? Voice in an anime.
Ooh, that'd be cool. I'd like to see that.
I'd love to
What
voice
big
in one.
anime would you like to voice in one day?
Either okay, I say this like so many times, but being a Pokemon nerd throughout my whole life, it would have been nice if I could voice any character, regardless if it's a human or a Pokemon. I want to voice in Pokemon so bad.
That'd be cool. One day you be a Pokemon yourself, or you can voice a trainer. That'd be cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Thick. I'm not stinky and I'm not a liar. You're the one that's stinky and a liar, because you keep telling people I'm stinky, even though I took a shower before this.
Oh my god, my chat tells me the same thing.
Right? Okay, so I'm not the only one. Thick Link. I'm not stinky, and I have a witness. This lovely lady over here who smells like Sakura, apparently. She can smell me. Don't actually smell me. That's actually awkward. But she can smell me. I'm not stinky. I know it. And you over here, look at you, stick out your tongue at me. Sticking my tongue at you. No reverse card. You know, I also have a emote over here of a reverse card as well. Two can play this team. Haha. See, I can do that too. See, I can do that too.
I don't have one. God dang it. I'll get one.
No worries, it's really good, it's really good. Thick Link is the king of emotes. He has so much emotes. All the emotes of all this kind of stuff that he literally has, like, he would flood my entire freaking chat with emotes if he wanted to. He's probably looking through all the emotes of like reverse cards right now as we speak, so he's just going to destroy me right now. Well, we need one now. Well, you guys need one now. You need a reverse card. You need an Uno reverse card. Definitely.
Heck yeah, I'll need the content and emo artist.
Better do it very soon. But are you ready for the last question of the night? Are you ready for the last question?
I'm ready. Bring it.
Do it. Okay, so this is my favorite question. I love asking this question a lot. Hello, Thick. What's this little disgust? Don't shoot at me. Freaking shoot at me. So, hold on. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I have my own gun too.
Nice.
Take that. My own gun. Anyway, what I was saying before. I drew it eventually. You will draw it eventually. Do it. Don't bonking. But anyway, I love this question so much. I asked this question to every single one as well. And don't pull the knife on me. I also have a knife emote too. I'll come at you, man. I don't have a bonk though. But anyway, keep getting distracted.
No, I love it.
I love this question a lot. I asked this question to every single VTuber on my show. I've even asked this question to Iron Mouse herself. I was actually on a panel and she was on it, and I was able to actually ask her this question. It's actually really cool. So are you ready to be asked the exact same question?
Yeah.
Cool. You don't have to answer it the same way. You don't have to answer it the same voice as Iron Mouse. It'd be kind of funny, but you can answer the way you want to answer it. Do you have any advice for those who want to get into streaming / VTubing?
Okay. Genuine advice. I think I can mesh it together as just being a content creator in general. VTubing, streaming, that's just a little aesthetic for yourself and how you want to present content creation in your own way. But the one thing that I would give for you is perseverance and resilience.
Yes.
I will take that into account because anything can happen when it comes to physical health, mental health, emotional health, anything, you know? So the one thing I would definitely recommend is to check up on yourself, make time for yourself aside from overworking so much in trying to be a content creator. But don't forget, take care of yourself too.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Because otherwise, how are you going to perform if you're crashing out, or if you're physically, mentally exhausted, or emotionally wrecked? How are you going to do that? Well, are you sleeping at night, or are you eating healthy? Are you doing exercise, or are you doing any other activity that will calm you down aside from working all the time 24/7? Take breaks and, love yourself, basically.
Exactly. Love yourself. That's the best answer. Like, just take care of yourself. Enjoy the things you like to enjoy. Okay, you deserve it. Okay, you deserve it. Definitely recommend. Sorry, I had to combat him with all the ones I have too. So there's a little fight me and Thick likes to go on every now and then. But anyway, no, I agree. Enjoy the things you like to do. You're a content creator. This is a hobby. Maybe one day we would love to get this to be a full-time kind of career, and I have interviewed some people who are having it as full-time, and it's great for them. But the main thing is that you need to enjoy the things you do. This is a hobby. It's something you want to have fun with. If you're not having fun with it anymore, then take those mental breaks. Have fun, enjoy yourself, and then when you get that creative urge to come back to want to do something creative, then yes, come back. I think the people who last the longest, who grows the fastest, and who are the most successful are the ones who are the most creative, who wants to try something different and enjoy doing it. So definitely, that's my advice too. I think that's pretty much what you were saying.
Oh, I was gonna add like one more little thing
Do
to you.
Me?
Just remember, uh, you don't really need to act like any other VTuber that has, similar ideas because that's the norm these days. But it's okay to take risks, to do something different and what you really like to the table, because that's how people are gonna evaluate you firsthand. If you enjoy something that you really like, people gonna be fully invest. They're gonna listen to you and they're gonna take you at face value versus, oh, I like this because that's what everybody else is doing. Wrong. Like literally, just say what you really want and pursue what you really want, and the audience will follow that. So be yourself.
Exactly. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be who you want to be, and don't be afraid to try something different. Have fun with the things you try and do. And who knows, maybe that one thing that's very unique and different might make you stand out in front of all the rest of the VTubers, and you had fun doing it. Yep, I agree with that 100%. I agree with that one. And Thick, you and all you emotes, we love you and love all the stuff. Even if you're a little stinky, we always still love you.
Just remember, it's just a VTube theory.
It's just a theory, a VTube theory. Thanks for watching. But thank you so much for coming on my show, though. Thank you so much. That was a blast. I had a great time.
It was so fun. I enjoyed myself.
So fun. I have a blast always having you, and you're just a lovely joy of sunshine. I think that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I like you. I like your insights on things too. You're very creative.
Oh, thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot to me.
No problem. No problem. Well, with that said, chat, if you guys have any more final questions you'd like to ask our lovely Pink Panda over here, definitely go for it right now. If you have any final spins, this is a good time to do it too. While we do that, Coco, where would people like to find you? Where can you do some little shout outs for yourself?
Oh, sure, I could. I could do that. So usually, I stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Kokorohana. But I also make YouTube videos. Is youtube.com/Kokorohana. I also do a couple of clips channel and the ASMR channel because I'm trying to get back to ASMR. But other than that, those are the two main platforms I mostly use. But if you want to see me like post certain things on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter and any other social media that's in my card.co. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all. And you're right. I did not get that one. I did not get that one last spin. So I'll do another spin for you. Yeah. And I love it. Thick. You question the 8-ball if I'm stinky, and the reply is no. Nah, mate. See, even the 8-ball agrees with me. That's how you get. That's what you get. Don't forget the step tool too. Yeah, don't forget step tool. Steps tool. What are you talking about? I'm not that short. But anyway, we got another spin for you, so let's see what the spin looks like and see how it goes. Who knows? Maybe we get the last Pokemon question we have. But before that, do you have any embarrassing stories to talk about?
Oh no.
You talked a little bit about your scuff stories. Do you have some good ones?
Yeah, I do. I got plenty, but you know what? I'm gonna pick the best one. Okay.
Pick the best one.
Okay. So here it goes. Right here it goes. This resulted to me being a 7-year-old self, and I was trying to get lunch ready to go to school. I thought that I grabbed a banana. I put it in my bag, went to lunch, like hours later, I went to lunch, and then I started eating that said banana. But then it was like, why that banana taste so weird? Let's keep eating it. So I ended up keep eating that banana. And then, I was like, my stomach hurt. But I'm gonna keep going anyway.
Yeah, we're going anyway. Yeah, why not?
So I ended up keep going and I ate that banana, finished it, and then school passed. I went back home, and then my mother was like looking at me weird, and she was like, "Hey, Coco, what happened to the thing that was on the table?" I was like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And then she was like, that's a plátano. The plátano I needed for dinner. Did you take it? And I was like,
Plátano?
yeah. And I ate it. And then my mom was like, no, you don't eat the plátano. That's a different planet. I need it for cooking
Pl-
dinner. You're supposed to
Plátano?
put plátano. Plátano.
Is that like does that look like a banana?
It looks like a banana to me when I was 7, but it's totally different.
Oh no! You ate
So
that
I ate it.
whole? Oh no!
I ate it like a banana.
A face.
And now
Wow.
every time I mention that story about the mistaking a plátano for a banana, Daichi had the audacity to say, "Hey, look at that
Hey.
plátano. That's not a banana." He'll make fun of me every time.
Hey, just let you know that plátano, not banana. Not banana. I love it. I love it. Okay,
happens.
cool. Any more spins? Any more final questions you'd like to ask our lovely guest here? Making sure you understand that she does not know the difference between a banana and plátano. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. So just make sure she knows exactly what she's grabbing. You make sure.
Oh, I know now. I know now for certain. Mm-hmm.
For certain. Well, the thing is, the short ankle biter energy also. Very short. She'll bite those ankles, them ankles. We gotta watch out. Look at those eyes. You think those fangs are just for biting regular plátanos? No, they're made for ankle biters. Watch out.
Oh yeah, I'll come at you.
Then she will attack you. So watch out. What's it like to run one step? Wow, you just tacking down, aren't you, man? You're just tacking down.
What?
Wow, he's fighting words. Them fighting words right here. Those fighting words. But
Dang.
but with that said, let's send off the raid to another amazing group of people. But before we do that, I always like to give the first suggestion to my guest here. Is there anyone you'd like us to raid?
Oh, let me have a peek. Let me have a little peek here. I think somebody would be
I never fall short for short jokes. Oh, I see what you did there.
let me see if she's live real quick. Is she still around? Let me take a look, see. Oh, wait, are you still streaming? Hello? Oh, are you not live anymore? Oh no, she's not live anymore. No! Dang it! It's okay, we can raid to somebody else.
All right, cool. Well, I guess I've still got some work to do. Thank you so much, Perfectly Balanced. I always love seeing you, my friend. If you can, though, do you mind sticking around just a little bit longer, just so we can have the fattest of raid for our lovely guest here?
Sure, absolutely. Oh, I got one. Okay, he's still around. Cool. I have this friend. I have this friend named Daddy Waffle. He's literally a waffle head.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not surprised. VTubers nowadays. Yeah, sure. Send me the Twitch in Discord. I will look. Appreciate the lurks. Appreciate it.
Let me get that.
Sorry, I was watching my cat. My cat likes to text and things. Wow, he is literally a waffle head. Okay, cool. All right, let's check him out.
Guy.
Get it, sweet guy.
Have to put the syrup on that head.
Oh, that's how he talks too. Okay. I like it. Let's go do it. Right now he's streaming. Looks like content. The one content. What was it called? Headliners. It's called Headliners. All right, cool. Let's go get him all the raids, get him all the support, guys. Check out this lovely waffle head VTuber. I love these unique different ones. That seem really cool. Thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. Go check this lovely Coco out. She does amazing content. She does a lot of music, voice acting, and she's just a lovely bunch of sunshine. So definitely give her a lovely shout out whenever you can. But bye, Thick the Stinky Link. You take care, my friend. Thank you guys so much for joining in. And of course, if you like to check out a new VTuber, I host this show each and every week where you get to know a brand new VTuber. So if you like to check out someone brand new, you can also follow me. But until then, I hope you guys all have yourself a very nice day. And do not leave Discord yet, okay?
All right. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.